guys, welcome to Flux Strength Friday. This week what we're doing is we're looking at some hip impingement issues. We've moved to the hip, so Dr. Weiss talked about core stability and things like that for runners. Little personal thing with me, I actually tore my labrum in my hip about last year. I haven't had surgery yet, so these are some things that I do before I work out, before I play rugby and do sport and things like that. So what we're going to pretty much be doing is opening up the hip joint with a few of these traction procedures that I'm going to show you real quick. Real simple. You don't need any tools today, no bands, no nothing, just your body weight. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay down on our back.
Right here. And we're going to try to find those femoral heads. So we're going to feel around, slide right off the ass, right on that femoral head. Strong core. And we're just going to relax, lay back, and we're going to extract. So all I'm doing is pushing down with my palm planted on the head of his feet. Now when you do this, you're going to feel a little pull in your low back too. That's alright. I want you to just not too much. Just breathe. Big breath in. Relax. Push a little. Big breath in. And relax. Push a little. And I normally do that for about 10 sets before I do any workout at all, whether it's upper body, lower body, running, anything. I just do that to try to loosen that up and open up that joint space. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to first just kneel down with our knees shoulder width, and I want us to come down on all fours, and I want us to just wiggle our legs, because this is going to let you go a little further than you are comfortably just sitting down like this. So I'm going to real wide stance between my knees right here. My hands are still planted on the ground. I'm just going to sink that butt back to my heels. And we're just going to sink it here. And this is still pretty tough for me and pretty tight. We're going to hold for about 5 seconds. And then come back up, relax, and back down. If you can manage more than 5 seconds, move to 10. If you can manage more than 10, go to 15. But break it up into sets at about 3 or 4. And you can do it for about a minute to a minute and a half. I'm just holding that right there, letting that open, and coming back up. It's also a pretty good stretch for your hip flexors. And that's what we'll be talking about next week. So next week we'll dig into a little bit more with hip flexor issues and things like that, going through your squat mechanics. And that's all for today. Have a great weekend, guys.